Hello, welcome to Pure Soul Alchemy. I'm Gabriela Espinosa, and I'll be taking us through a psychic surgery treatment for the next 20 minutes. It's most beneficial if you can turn down the volume so that when I'm talking, it sounds very, very low and it doesn't disturb your process. And if you can lay down and or recline, close your eyes, that is most optimal while receiving this treatment. Pure Soul Alchemy is a transmission of advanced bioenergy operations through my perception and vocalization of the inner energetic grid. We are opened in ways which allow these technologies to come through into your physical reality and enact change on your behalf. Allow your mind to relax into the words and phrases that are going to be coming through, and try not to focus too much on meaning or interpretation. You can notice any attempts by your mind to try to hold on to some of these concepts and just simply let go and allow and relax into the healing transmission. And if you fall asleep, great. If you don't fall asleep, great. Whatever happens, that's great. It's quite helpful to replay this session several more times after today, again at a quiet volume. This will help to take the healing further. And a great way to work with my YouTube video sessions is to dowse or muscle test and pick the most appropriate beneficial session for yourself at that time. On my website, you can download all of the MP3 versions for easier replay later. And again, if you find this session helpful, please share, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe and click the bell so you're alerted about future sessions. So there are points in your life where you have made a decision that marked a significant new trajectory in how you perceive, how you engage with, and how you manifest reality. While this can be a positive thing in that moment, it can often create a future fixed orientation that has become obsolete to your life later on. This can manifest as a type of autopilot and feel like you are on a conveyor belt of sorts, keeping you from full access to your autonomy. It can also limit your access to your full range of choice options, and it can also narrow your field of experiences. So, in our session, we will be unraveling and deconstructing any obsolete, detrimental, unconscious, pre-programmed, pre-existing decisions or assumptions that have been steering the course of your life without you even knowing it. And just a heads up, when these are removed, these past decisions, it can feel quite tumultuous temporarily as you acclimate to your free flow choice life orientation. And I can attest to that because while this topic seems like a seemingly small, benign little treatment, it's really taken me for a ride putting this together these past couple of days, but it's very deep if it's the right one for you at this time. So we'll go ahead and begin. Go ahead and begin laying down. Turn down your volume, slowing your breath, relaxing, closing your eyes. And we will now begin connecting with our divine physical and non-physical intelligence to align completely with our own core essence, aligning with the fundamental and essential aspects of ourselves, aligning with the earth, sun, moon, with the celestial skies, aligning with our own inherent creator self and a right placement in existence. The purest healing source within us is our own deepest aspect. We agree to serve as our own healing agent and to serve from and as our own ultimate inner counsel, the all that I am. We now invoke, welcome, receive our beloved Mother, Father, God to exact their loving, divine, blessed grace directly into our healing proceedings today. Disarming, disallowing, deconstruction, demolishing a manuscript style template for operating, engaging with life constructs as they come. Corrective course implementation here. Transcendental march forward. Massive cleansing here on many, many layers and way deeper layers than we're used to. Area-wide field disruption pattern sequencing. We're doing a dissolution here. Components optimization, reset, and coordination, restructuring, renewing. Faulty lifelines, self-rejection, now clearing this. Corrective course, amplification. Let's clear out a template for over worry, a propensity towards worry, discontent, worry just for the sake of doing something, as opposed to being in the unknown future casting your line. You know, you go fishing and you cast your line. Let's also clear for the programmed, these are very, very deep layers, the programmed unease, fear of doing that, of just being in curiosity and having your eyes and your heart open to something else in life than choice A, B, or C that you have lived with since kindergarten or age 4. Clearing a very deep fear here. I know we clear this a lot, fear of the unknown. Um, but it's always in a different capacity. And this is very different because it's from a very deeper place where we're clearing here. We're going into the existential, pre-matter, pre-material arena. This is where we're clearing. Great. And connecting with your true form, flow, implementation. Great. I'm going to put on an Orasoma product. This one is called Lady Nada. It's a quintessence from Orasoma. I'm not a practitioner anymore. I used to be about a million, or I mean like 30 years ago, but I still use their products. They're wonderful. Anyway, we're applying this and using myself as a proxy for your energy field. And just a little info on Lady Nada Quintessence. It's the color affiliation. The color ray is the pink, the pale pink ray. All about the love. And love is the best um, medicine. It's very powerful. Great. All right, we're going to go into our downloaded healing points I get ahead of time. Potential reality review structures. Rescinding conformity measures, updating class relating techniques. All right, we're going to work on this piece. Fearfulness of abandonment by creation, making itself manifest. So it's almost like a fearfulness of getting left out in the cold while divine source is doing its creation thing. Great. Clearing a deep level of almost like a feeling or a felt sense of insignificance. Doing a massive clean out here on that. Clearing, cleansing, washing ideas of unknown origin. Clearing gently these pathways. Discontinuity cycling. We're reversing strategies that aren't in tune with your reality, creative sequencing, outlook, and methodologies. Comprehension of where to start. Ease point surrounding depths of comparison. Mental strategies releasing. Compaction, dissolution, and override. Disjointed chaos, regiments, release. Advocacy of day-to-day reset occurring. So going back and clearing deep set fear of unknown, fear of, well, if I do option A, what will be the result? I don't know. And the fear that comes from that. Clearing the mental exhaustion here, the mental hamster wheeling as a result of that fear. Clearing the fear of being jettisoned into chaos and uncontained form. Clearing, clearing manuscript identity space sequencing. Great. We're bringing in being held, being contained, allowing yourself to be held contained through huge energetic transformation, transmutation of your form, of the form of your basic matter interface. This is a big relaxing into the hands, into the embrace of God. Being held. Great. Identifying and strategically decluttering old decisions, old assumptions, old fixations, even old obsessions that were marked and instituted as a form of protection and as an unconscious automated protocol to be implemented from then on out. Now clearing out old trajectories set up by these markings. Great. Let's do a little work on the diaphragm area. There's like a clenching, holding on, like when you're watching a movie and it's a suspense movie and you're kind of holding your breath, holding your diaphragm from its full range of motion. And there's also an element of not being in receptivity of your clear, dynamic life flow. Great. Clearing for nervous anticipatory stance, physical status, static hold. Great. And we're going down a little further and we're clearing and aligning with the base of your spine, where you sit down, aligning with that relaxed diaphragm that trusts and is open and breathes, allows your full being to breathe in life force and the love and the creative uh, juice, fuel. Delivery of clause specific chaos busting parameters to appreciate operating outside of them, in and from your own true desires and the exploration of your own true desires. Liberating your perception and engagement of reality, deconstructing obsolete, detrimental, unconscious decision presets and faulty assumptions that were based on past signaling, experiences, happenings that have nothing to do with the now moment and the future now moments. So deconstructing these. We're doing a lot of heart clearing here too, just reclaiming space in the heart, opening space, deleting reality engagement that is based in trauma, and more specifically, the attempt to avoid future trauma. It's a good thing to want to avoid future trauma, but when that is coming from a captured point in time and space, attempting to replay itself, that's not good. That's confinement. That is entanglement. So we're clearing that. Yeah, this is a form of being captured and jailed by the past. So deleting obsolete, fixed orientation. Deleting autopilot straddling reality without being fully in reality. Great. We're also expanding and opening the divine sacred breath, breathing you. That is happening as well right now. Reclaiming access to your autonomy, reclaiming your full range of life in choice, full connectedness, full connectivity ability. recovery of inner motivation, strategic decisiveness, and true alignment, spatial justification that is honoring of yourself. Great. So we're bringing in the healing assistance of just the color gold, the color between yellow and orange. Happen to be wearing it, interestingly. Gold is about reclaiming the gold that you are, your free will, your choice, your power, and the golden-esque aspect of your interface with life, your creativity match point, interplay with life, your life. All right, moving along. Downloaded healing points continuing. Frequency dispersal. And this is negative associations, frequency dispersal, and refreshing of your space. Trauma approach dissolution, deactivation, dissolution. Now, this is the part, one of the parts where I was giving you that warning in before in the intro about how when we let go of some of our autopilot functioning states, it can feel like, whoa, where's the ground? Where am I in time and space? Temporarily. So let's go ahead and bring in a boost, a support for that aftermath of letting go of autopilot because then you're the pilot and it's like, whoa, how do I steer this plane? Oh my gosh. So that may not happen for you, but for some of us, myself included, that can happen. And that's okay. It's part of it's kind of like when infants are learning to navigate walking and moving, proprioception. We get to go back and do that at a very accelerated and supported way. So we're bringing in a massive support for if that happens, being supported through that temporary resetting. Great. So locking on, honing in, tuning into your central core, yourself, and allowing that aspect of you that really knows what is what to reorder and reconfigure your location and stabilization grid in time and space. Factoring a greater sense of warm activity, treatment, refreshment course of reference to your current state now, as each moment happens now. Each day, resiliency recast, impressionistic outlook rehabilitation, intense ordination, settling itself anew. It is you ordinating you, ordaining you. releasing past referencing orientation, true heart liberation on this operation, deep resettling in tune with your higher heart mechanism support for instating your divine quality, insight, strength. Clearing a wide space blanketing effect, clearing overwhelm, clearing sense of insignificance, and properly gaining strength. New higher identity forecasting. Full self-heart recovery, delivery of your highest sight settings to originate from within, only from your being, only from and as your being. Instilling a greater letting through of your origination template for full range creative fulfillment. Source removal of the past that does not fit here now. So your divine source connection doing this operation for you, and this removing of the past that does not fit here and now and in your future now that is coming. Deleting any and all decisions that were made throughout all points in time and space, throughout any and all incarnations, relations, affiliations that are negatively impacting your life course here and now. Clearing any confusion that is lingering or left over from that. Deleting any past decisions made in concurrent points of inhabitation or reference, existence, which are detrimental to your current locus of incarnation. Deleting these now. True voice, occupancy, repair, and instatement. And we are requesting and fully receiving divine assistance from benevolent angelic helpers and other pure beings of loving light to hold space and to assist with these operations. Great. So we are now bringing our session to a close. Thank you so much for tuning into Pure Soul Alchemy. If you would like to make a donation, there is a link in the description below. Please visit the library page on my website for more in-depth bioenergy treatment sessions. I highly recommend that you listen to this session again, at least one more time, and this will take the effects of the session and your healing much further. And if you would like to schedule your own individual one-on-one session with me, please visit my website, www.puresoulalchemy.com, and click on the appointments page. And you can get all the information you need there to do that. So we will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.